Much better. Alright, welcome to Life is Strange Remastered. Apologise for that, I've got the light turned off back here, and so kind of gotta have it a little bit dark in here for a little bit. But yes, welcome to Life is Strange Remastered. I did promise yesterday that I'd continue Life is Strange, and therefore that is what we're doing tonight. We are playing Life is Strange Remastered. We are currently up to chapter 3, and we are towards the end of chapter 3. If you give me a minute, I'm just going to share my links, and I'm going to get organised, and then we'll continue on. So for now, listen to the music, enjoy the music, whilst we get ready and get the stream ready. Don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love this Life is Strange music. I was doing some work before on the laptop, and this is what I listen to. This is my go-to for music that ways, because it is like they pick the best music out there, and it's always calm, soft like this. But also there's always some upbeat music as well, like music that's really good and as well, and I just enjoy their music. Alright, so now I'm just going to share the link. Almost good to go. Now we're good to go. Alright, so where we left off last time, I believe Chloe was annoyed at us because we sided with David more than with Chloe, and when we rewound and we did the rewind, we had discovered that either side wasn't particularly good. So if we sided with David, Chloe got angry. If we sided with Chloe, then Joyce and David weren't happy, and I wound up choosing to side with David because I'd much rather have Joyce happy than Chloe happy, because she seems like someone that we need to make happy, and she seems like she's someone that is an important person to keep happy. As for where we are now, we managed to do that photograph thing, so there was this strange thing of where we went back into time, and we kind of managed to maneuver the photograph to go back in time, and us going back in time wound up changing our past or our future past, or I have no idea what to say with that, but we changed something and we changed history, and therefore we are now in the current history that we change. So our past that we changed, we now have a different history or a different future that we're in, and so that's where we're at now. We're currently in the future of what we changed previously, and so let's find out what we are in with this future. We want episode 3, Chaos Theory, and we want to continue. This whole past future thing always confuses me and always gets me completely mind blown over the fact that if you change one certain aspect in the past, you kind of wind up with an entirely new futuristic timeline, and so a new branch as time kind of come off and connected to something else, and that branch that we were originally on is not what we were on now, and that's kind of, I hope I'm making sense, but I don't know if I am, because I don't know the half of it. So that's where we're at now.
Dude, the service fee is like 50%.
Hello, are you even listening, Maxine?
All my friends in LA told me that Oregon was
Max.
wet and cold every day.
Never Maxine.
So that's why she was laughing so hard.
I know, sorry, Mad Max. You're not pissed at me, right? Right? Do you want to go hit the girls' potty and smoke a peace pipe?
I think Max is high. She's acting like so weird. You cool, Max? Nobody listened when I said we shouldn't let her in the vortex.
Courtney, you don't want anybody in the club.
Like, whatever, bitch. Warren, he hooked up with Stella? Oh no, this is totally fucked up. What else have I changed? Chloe.
So sorry, I shouldn't laugh at that. I met some pretty cool bus drivers, but seeing David not as a security guard just amuses me. So we've changed the timeline, and it looks like Max has gained entry to the Vortex Club, which is what we've been trying to do all along, and I stupidly chose the wrong pathway to be able to enter the Vortex Club. And then, what are you seeing? That's right. It's been a while since I played this. I have the original version. It's all painted. Why does it make me sad? Why does having her house all painted make me feel so sad? Why am I getting so emotional over this?
Max Caulfield. Taking a break after taking Seattle by storm, huh? We thought we'd never see you again after you left for the big city.
No. I'd never do that to Chloe.
Speaking of, I know she's been dying to see you. Hold on. Chloe! You have a visitor!
So, saving William, Chloe has somehow ended up in a wheelchair. And that is the end of chapter 3. apologies for that connection problem. But that is the end of chapter 3. And I don't know why I'm so emotional. I mean, I know why I'm so emotional, but... Alright, let's have a look at what we've done. So... we stole the money because in the original playthrough I didn't steal the money and I left the money, and I wanted to see what happened if we stole the money, because I haven't played through it until now basically, and I want to see different sides of what happens and what doesn't happen. We kissed Chloe, obviously. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Apologies, I thought someone woke up next door. But basically I wanted to see what would have happened if we had taken the money. Nothing's happened so far, so I think that's something that's going to happen in the future of the original timeline, or whatever timeline we wind up in. We kissed Chloe, obviously, because why not? We sided with David instead of Chloe, mainly because I wanted to see Joyce happy, and Joyce being happy means we siding with David. Chloe, we can always kind of we can make Chloe happy later on, and I always seem to wind up pissing Chloe off and then making her happy later on with the choices that I make. Yes, we kept Frank's dog from getting harmed. I do not want to hurt a dog. I will never hurt a dog. And so we kept Frank's dog from getting harmed. And connections. I'm not good with plants. That is something everyone should know. I am not good with plants, and so I wind up destroying poor Lisa. We overwatered her, and that is something that I did. We didn't help Ryan in exam because he aced his exam anyway, and giving him an A+ seems to be a little bit too much. We're not in the Vortex Club because I messed up. I admit it, I messed up, and I should have left the blame to David, but I didn't, and that was my mistake. If I play through this again, I know what to choose next time. I did not know that we could do that. Apparently you could have erased the Vortex club party list and changed it. I didn't know we could do that. We erased the cops answering phone messages. We helped Alyssa. And then we warned the homeless, of course. She seems like a nice old lady. We took a photo in the past. And we left a mark on the fireplace. Gotta leave a mark. that is all of our current things that we've done. Ah, come on. I apologize, guys, I do have internet connection problems, and so it's not really connecting to the server properly because of the internet, which is why that keeps popping up. But that is our current list of what we did for Chapter 3, Chaos Theory. Now we've got Chapter 4, the Dark Room, and let us see what is the installment for Chapter 4. It's a little crab, look at it. That makes me sad. Seeing them there makes me sad. Life is Strange Remastered, Episode 4, The Dark Room. There's the lighthouse. Chloe and Max. Guessing sunset. Sunset.
It's weird hanging out with you again.
I know. I'm glad we are, though.
It was nice that you sent me actual letters. It's more than any of my other friends have done. And you even wrote on that cool parchment paper. It's so Max.
So pretentious. But I love writing on it like an English poet. You deserve the best stationery.
Probably easier to write than to visit me. I don't mean that in a bitchy way. Not totally. You probably wanted to avoid awkward conversations like this.
Pretty much, yeah.
Look, the worst thing you can do is treat me like a baby. I still want to laugh and talk shit with my best friend. Can we stop? This is seriously the best view of the sunset. What do photographers call that?
The golden hour.
See? Without you here, I'd have no clue. Bet you could take some amazing shots. Those beached whales are so sad.
That they are.
I kind of know how they feel. At least, I'm alive here with you.
You're a real survivor, Chloe. I know you have to deal with so much.
I don't want anybody else feeling sorry for me. I can do that. Along with my parents. My dad still feels guilty about buying me that car.
Are you okay to talk about the accident?
We never actually
Yeah,
have,
no
huh?
more.
There's not much to say. Some prick in an SUV cut me off when I flew into a ditch.
Do you remember everything?
I saw everything in bullet time. I felt my back snap, and that was the last thing I ever felt in my body. When I woke up in the hospital, I literally couldn't move a muscle.
Jesus. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm just happy I did get to see you again. I could have ended up vanishing out of the blue like that girl from Blackwell.
She doesn't know Rachel. I forgot about that.
You mean Rachel Amber? When was the last time you talked to her?
Never. I just read about her in the news. I didn't even know her name. You did?
This is such a different world than when we were kids, isn't it?
After that snow and eclipse, it's more like the end of the world.
I think.
Do you think so? I haven't kept up with the details.
I have more time on my hands than you. Plus, I'm a science nerd. But none of this makes sense.
I know things seem out of control, but as long as we're together, I don't feel afraid.
Hanging out with you makes me feel like a total kid again. You don't even know.
Listen, Chloe, I'm sorry I haven't been out to see you more. That was wrong. You're my best friend.
Max, thanks for coming out to see me. You're doing awesome.
I don't think so.
My nose is getting cold. Maybe we should get back to my place?
It is hella cold out here.
Hella? I hate that word, no offense.
None taken.
I'm not gonna cry. Alright. There's the lighthouse. We've changed a lot. And the fact that Chloe doesn't know Rachel, it's just weird, because that is what Chloe was driven to find. She was the one person Chloe in the original timeline was determined to find.
It's a pretty high-tech lair.
Feels like a high-tech cell. But I am lucky my parents bust their ass to take care of me. I know it's hard for them.
They're grateful you're here with them.
Right. Especially when they can't even take a walk alone. Sometimes I act like a total teenage brat just to give them an excuse to yell at me. Pathetic, I know.
Chloe, you're a great daughter. You're kind and sensitive, when you don't even have to be.
Trust me, I still get my rage on. Especially when a nurse has to watch while I take a dump so she can wipe my bum. Or when doctors flip me around like I was a science doll.
I can't even imagine. But you're still amazing. You always have been since we were kids.
Thanks again for coming, Max. I, need to get my drink on. Can you bring me some water?
So we're gonna have a look. Oh, it's a lot of snow.
Snow globes are
Great.
taking over. Oh, the snow dough. I guess not everything changed.
it's a
Hello,
polar bear.
Chloe. She likes fluffy animals now.
It's Hot Dog Man.
Whoa, Chloe can totally control her computer. It's so great people get this high-tech help.
Let's
Chloe
use
is still a punk at heart.
the
but
Black Attic
she
Club.
can't stage dive anymore. That's so cool that Chloe has made friends online.
Alright, welcome to Hot Wheels chat room. Handybot, for your safety, do not give any personal information to person in the chat room. You are responsible for knowing the chat room rules. Miss Blue. So what are you doing? Ignitus. Talking with you. Miss Blue. Haha, no shit. Ignitus. I'm about to binge on Quantum Leap. Miss Blue. Oh my god, I love Scott Bakula rules. Ignitus. So do you. I hope we can meet soon, Miss Blue. Not if you're in San Francisco. Hey, I've got to take care of some body work. Let me get back to you whilst you're on binging on Buckler. Ignitus, you better. Hello.
I should offer to put makeup on for Chloe. Not that I can, but
Max,
it would be fun.
so cool that you're here again.
I'm glad you think so. There's the old Chloe. Man, Joyce and William built a whole new bathroom for Chloe. They're so great. Chloe's message board since the accident sure looks lonely.
What have we got?
It's nice my parents sent a card at least.
Alright, Chloe Price. Chloe, you know we love you. And you're in our hearts and thoughts. We hope to see you smiling faces soon. Please be well, Ryan and Vanessa Caulfield. Thinking of you.
I wonder who this is. Kind of a generic card.
Dear Chloe, I'm so sorry for what happened. Know that I'm here for you if you ever need anything. I hope you feel better soon. I hope you feel better and I hope to see you again soon. Megan.
I still can't believe I put Chloe in that chair.
Max. That's not a good way to think, Max.
That's a serious heat lamp.
You're really my only friend who kept in touch.
Does Chloe look at the garden and think about her childhood? She can't even feel the grass now. I'm glad I took this photo. Chloe has a new memory of William and her together. At least Chloe doesn't weigh that much. That must be her mighty morphine machine. Drink up, Buttercup.
Oh man,
There's some
no
lag.
wonder my throat is dry. I don't think I've talked this much the whole year.
Have you ever thought about doing a podcast or something?
I wish I could punch your face right now. A podcast? Dude, I am a pod in a cast. Boring.
Ouch. It was just a thought.
I know you're just trying to help.
Yeah, that's become a bad habit of mine.
You sound like an adult now. It seems like we were kids in another life.
Seems like yesterday.
It seems like yesterday we were little brats here, watching Power Rangers and destroying the kitchen.
Oh my god. We covered everything in flour. Even my parents.
That was so hilarious.
But a long time ago. You're the only person that I grew up with who visits me. As you can see, I can't keep all my other friends away.
Which friends did you hang out with the most?
Megan Weaver, but you don't know her. She was cool. But after my accident, she was too cool for school.
I know I wasn't around much. No excuses, I'm a loser. But I am trying to make things right.
How? Dude, you're not Supermax. And I'm not trying to guilt trip you. That's what my parents are for.
They love you so much.
I know. My mom and dad are so cute. They always pop in here and make sure everything's okay with me.
I think Joyce and William are incredible.
Max, the accident has been so hard on them. Our insurance sucks, and the medical bills are fucking insane.
I bet. This tech must be crazy expensive.
Well,
looks
the
very
drugs,
expensive.
the nurses, the supplies. Mom and Dad are always broke, and they get so frustrated. Is it worth it?
Chloe, you're priceless. No pun intended.
You are such a geek. That's why I love you. Of course, I know a geek when I be one. See, I'm practically a human entertainment system. It would be sweet to chill out together and watch a movie like when you'd spend the night at my house.
What do you want to watch?
I think I'm in like a mellow Blade Runner mood. I always cry at the end.
Blade Runner.
Plus, you know, I
is-
always wanted to have cool colored bangs like Pris.
I know. You would look incredible with blue hair.
That is why she has blue hair on the
And
original.
you better not fall asleep on me like you always do when we watch movies.
I remember, Max. Swear I won't fall asleep. Not when you're here. Not yet.
So movies it is.
Thanks. I think you missed a grain stuck in my eyeball.
Hard to believe how just a little sand can cause such a big mess.
It's like that Chinese proverb. A spark can start a fire that burns the entire prairie. You know, like butterfly thing.
So I've heard.
Butterfly effect.
Nothing but medical supplies. She has to use a lot of lotion to keep her blood circulating.
Right, so we want to look for the DVD.
Ah, here's the DVD.
Get it. Let's look in this drawer.
Oh my god. I made that mix for her when we were 12.
Oh. Alright, so we got it. Is there anything else we can do? Can we have a sit and thinking moment? Can we have a sit and thinking moment? Where is our sit and thinking moment?
Glad to see you're as nosy as ever.
I don't want to disappoint you.
We can't sit and think. Aww. Alright, so we'll put the DVD in over here. DVD player. Come on. There. It's cute that they're watching it together. So within that scene there, I did notice a bit of lag with Max, and so I'm wondering if that's the new installment that I didn't yet download before playing, because I noticed that there was an installment before I had to kind of like play, and then I needed to download it, but I didn't want to download it just yet, so I left it, and I'm wondering if it was like one of those fixes. But I did notice one bit of lag. fallen asleep.
I cannot believe you fell asleep so fast. How dare you?
I know you were beat down after the day with me, and Blade Runner is a pretty dreamy movie to watch at night. Do you think Deckard is a replicant? Sorry, I can see you're not wide awake like me.
No, I'm sorry I crashed so hard. Were you okay?
I do have a mother and father when you're not falling asleep on me.
You are a bitch in the morning.
It's the company I keep. Yesterday was such a blast.
It was great seeing you.
I know things were different when we were just dorky kids, but being with you made me feel like when we were little pirates, jumping and running through the forests again. It meant a lot to me just to chill out with you and bullshit. Fuck. I'm getting my regular head pains. Can you, pretty please, go upstairs and get my morphine injector in the bathroom?
Morphine injector?
It's total Star Trek shit. You can't even see the needle. Seriously, I need it. My parents keep the swag upstairs because they think I can't get to it. But you can, Max. Like a pirate, right?
I'm on it, Chloe.
Alright. So we're gonna grab something for Chloe.
Damn. This is just for Chloe's basic supplies.
Oh, that's expensive. $8,587. And it's overdue.
Bonjour. That's great they finally went to Paris.
Bill should all just say, "Dear sir, you are screwed."
Victoria. Non-stop messaging. Okay, we've got messages here that I did not see. Alright, okay, so that's Dad, that's an original message. Alyssa. Hey Max, it's a shame that you hang out with those people. I thought you were different. Alyssa, I saw you throw that TP at me. Oh my god, I was so not aiming at you, I swear. Don't do it again. Taylor. Max, thanks again for talking to me. Thanks again for taking me to see my mum. I think she wants you for a daughter instead of me. I think not. Your mum's a badass like you. Yeah, right. I cried like a bitch. So did I. You just didn't see me. It's okay to cry. It gets old. My stupid phone is about to die, so call me back. Nathan, let's see what you say. It's actually nice. Yo, Max, you around? In the darkroom developing shots for the contest. Sweet. So no 2 whales for you. Not yet. I'll see you guys later though. Peace out. Mum. Hey Maxine. We can't believe it's been 18 whole years since you were brought to us. Maxine, this is your mum. We need to talk about some of your bills. Are you there? Yes, give me some time to answer. I can't text in every class. Some teachers getting super pissed when people use the phone. Yes, because it's super rude, and please don't be snippy. Sorry, long day of homework. You're not the only one. And that's why we're wondering if you need to spend so much. We want you to have everything you need, but your scholarship doesn't cover everything. You said I could use your credit card when I needed it. I only bought film, not a camera. Maybe it's time to go digital. I'll call you later. I have to go. Don't pout. Love you. Hey honey, I hope you didn't forget to water the plant we gave you. But don't drown it either. We did that, we drowned it. We drowned our plant. Hey Chloe, Maxine here. I know it's been a while, I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to Blackwell Academy now. I hope this is still your number. Max is back. Blackwell, that's so awesome. You rule. Best of all, we can hang out again. So yes, this is still my number. Cool, I have a buttload of homework, but we'll get together soon. Don't tease me, it's been too long. I know. I'll see you soon. And then an emoji. An emoji. An emoji! Alright, so I believe that is all our messages. What else have we got that's new? I haven't been reading the diaries because my brain hasn't had time to kind of like go through all this, and so I didn't want to go through all this, but I might do it because I want to see what's changed. So we've got September 4th, 2013, so much to do. I wish I could slow down time, especially to register all the cool things that have happened since I'm back in Arcadia. Blackwell rules. September 21. Yes, I'm older, and thanks to Rick and Nathan, I'm now a bit more fashionable too. They surprised me with the most beautiful straw pork pie hat wrapped up in Frisco style. Best birthday party ever, also drunkest. I can't sleep. October 4th. Hey, dear diary, remember me? Busy Max. Busy, busy, busy. Can't write now, must shoot, must live. Must be friend, should rekindle with Chloe too. But must vortex first, party time. Objective, I have to go upstairs. Oh, that's the objective that we're doing now. And we've just got Max instead of everyone else. Alright, that's it.
They gave Chloe their giant expensive HD TV, and they use her shitty tube television.
Where's the wine? They've hidden the wine one. That couch used to be there. That's changed.
Yep, that's the
Still
same graffiti from before. These whales are just a preview of the tornado to come. And the Prescott Foundation? Rachel Amber is even missing in this reality. I guess I can't change everything.
Nope.
Hey, William. Am I bothering you?
Why, yes, Max. I love going through bills. Kidding. How can you bother me? I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. You look exactly the same. It's so cool.
Good. Or I'd be scared if I didn't look like me. Of course, you seem more adult now. So what's on your mind?
Paris
So
trip.
you finally made it to Paris.
Oui, as they say. Not me, because I can't speak French. But it was a great experience, especially for Chloe.
I can see her loving it there. You guys rock for going on a family adventure like that.
She talked about going to school there, but that's not practical anymore. It's not fair, Max.
Chloe.
I don't know how to say this, but I'm truly sorry about what happened to Chloe.
Me too. All it takes is a few minutes to change a girl's whole life. But she's alive.
That's true.
She's been a trooper.
Is she mad at me for not staying in touch? She should be. I have no excuse.
She was disappointed, but she knows you care. And I know how hard it is to process all this. It's taken us years.
William, I just want you to know that whatever happens, I'll always be here for Chloe. Always.
I know you will, Max.
Okay, room.
I was impressed by Chloe's room and all the high-tech equipment.
We should be. We could buy a few mansions for what it all costs. The insurance helps, but I don't know, Max.
I know it must be hard on you guys, financially.
These bills are more like crushing. We have to mortgage our home, and that's pretty scary. But we'll get through it. Price is always right. Get it? No?
Joyce.
Being around you and Joyce again is so nostalgic.
Very old school, as they say. I think it's great for Chloe to see you. Makes Joyce happy, too. So, it's not all bad news in Arcadia Bay. Or is it?
We want to talk about Rachel Amber.
I was reading about that missing girl. Rachel Amber.
Oh, yes, she went to Blackwell, right? Oh, poor thing. That's a real nightmare for a family. I get scared thinking about Chloe and that we might lose her someday.
Crazy weather.
What do you think is going on with all of this crazy weather and animals dying?
Nobody knows, right? It is Nostradamus type shit, pardon my French. But all I actually care about now is Chloe and Joyce. My family.
The Prescott family might be bad news. What do you think about them?
Evil. Next question?
Sounds like you know them well.
More than I want to. But Joyce has to work for those greedy bastards at Pan Estates. I don't even like to think about it.
I have to go see if Chloe needs anything. It was so great talking with you again.
Doesn't work at Two
You
Wheels
act like it's the
Diner.
last time. And please, keep me from these bills whenever you want.
She doesn't work at Two Wheels Diner. That's weird. That's really weird.
Joyce is a food coupon boss. No change to spare anymore. Now it's back to cookies.
Alright, so there's nothing else that we can look at. Flyers.
Joyce and William never had a garage sale before.
So garage sale, 44 Cedar Avenue, Saturday, 7 AM to 3 PM. Furniture, clothing, kitchenware. And what's that mail?
They're drowning in debt just to take care of their daughter. Such bullshit.
The other bill was $8,000. This one's $3,458. And then we've got $1,250 per week. That's expensive. Very expensive. Alright, we'll go upstairs and have a look and see what's changed upstairs. Because things are bound to change. So we'll head across to Chloe's room first, and then we'll go from Chloe's room to the other rooms. This is Chloe's room, or what was Chloe's room.
A blue butterfly? I'm sure this is a total coincidence.
Nope.
At
Closet.
least we never had to hide from Step Douche. I guess we stopped growing up together.
A spool table. Oh, we can see it. We'll do that in a minute. We'll just keep looking around.
I never heard much about William's brother.
Hi Bill, sorry for not staying in touch since the accident. Work has been piling up, and I'm being sent to Salt Lake City to oversee a new parking lot. You have to go where the work is these days. I wish I could have sent you a bigger check, but you know the story. Money is nobody's favorite thing. Maybe I'll see you next spring for a visit. Kiss Joyce and Chloe for me. Hang in there, Billy. Your brother, Aaron. Alright, so Chloe has an uncle.
Shoes. Chloe always did love stomping around in her boots. Toys? I kinda wanna open this and see what's in here.
Can we? We can't open it. Let us open the box. Alright, let's sit down and have a thinking moment. Because these moments are always good.
I'm still overwhelmed by this new reality. And I feel so guilty for putting Chloe and her family through this.
I see why
could give
Max
Chloe the
blames
choice
herself.
of keeping William alive, but that would be cruel. But then I see that they're a family again, and who am I to judge?
But is making it better or making it worse? It's difficult to tell when you change the time, like change the past to the present, and change the future, that kind of thing. Is this reality better or worse? Max gets what she wants. She's in the Vortex Club. And William's alive with Joyce, but Chloe... Where's that light? Chloe is, not good at all.
The bathroom looks almost the same. Just more medicine.
Alright, search this one.
Here it is. I never thought I'd be delivering morphine to my best friend.
Alright, there's a letter somewhere here. Alright, that is a glitch. We have another glitch.
How's it going, Time Tripper? Funny. I think I look older. Nothing here.
Open.
It's cool that Chloe uses natural medicine too.
There's no pirate towel. That's so sad. Switch off.
It's all about you, Arcadia Bay, isn't it?
And we can look outside.
Apparently the only thing that hasn't changed is this view.
So we'll head in here.
Oh, Max, it is so nice to have you around.
We have Joyce. That's the letter that we've seen.
Oh no. I didn't realize how bad Chloe's injury really was.
Arcadia Bay Spinal Center. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Price, as we discussed last week, Chloe's respiratory system is showing signs of rapid weakening. This accounts for her recent anemia and loss of breath. As a doctor, I am committed to her well-being, but I want you to understand the reality that the respiratory failure is common in people with severe spinal injuries. Your daughter is one of the bravest, strongest patients I've ever had, and I'm proud to be working with her. I just want you as parents to be prepared for any and all possibility. I believe Chloe should also be made aware of her changing condition. if you would like to discuss this further, you have my contact information. Best Dr. Antony Phoebus. That was emotionally hard to read. Alright, so we've got a bowl.
Joyce used to hate smokers in the diner. Joyce is already a supermom.
Supermom, lead the family. I love it. We're soon snooping
It's
around
good
and
for Chloe to
Joyce is
stay
there.
in touch with her friends.
Look at them. They have no idea what's in their future. That is such a sweet shot of Chloe. I wonder who took the picture.
That alarm clock's flashing. That's not an ominous sign.
William is trying so hard.
Super Dad, be
He's
this
still awesome.
family hero. Let's go talk.
Things aren't as neat and tidy as they used to be. Good morning, Max. Oh, you and Chloe are so much quieter now than when you were kids.
I remember. It's nice waking up in your house again.
Oh, William and I love it. Finally seeing you and Chloe together after all these years. After the accident.
I have to tell you how much I love seeing you and William together again.
He's been such a hero through all this. Chloe and I are lucky to have him.
Chloe and William seem like they still get along so good.
Yeah, those two are closer now more than ever. Chloe will actually listen to William while she usually ignores me. Oh, it's so cute when they gang up on poor old me.
You rule, Joyce.
Shit, things would be different if I did. I like how you think, kid.
Let's see what Joyce.
How are you doing, Joyce?
I'm doing the best I can, Max. I won't lie, it's difficult, but nobody said life was easy here in Arcadia Bay.
Oh, we want David.
Do you know somebody named David Madsen? He might hang out at the Two Whales.
Well, that was random. Yeah, he's a bus driver. He comes in sometimes. Cute, quiet. Why?
Oh, I was just curious.
You always were. Nice to see that everything doesn't change.
That's interesting. Like, she does know him, but doesn't have like a thought or care about him. Eco Havoc.
So, what do you think is going on here with all of this Eco Havoc?
Maybe Arcadia Bay just wants to be left alone. I know the feeling. Honestly, I don't give a shit about too much outside our house.
I don't blame you, Joyce.
Except now we have dead birds and beach whales outside our front door. So maybe I should care, for Chloe's sake.
Plus, you guys have to work, too.
Bill and I have no time for ourselves. And we're working more than we're living. I even had to take a part-time gig at Pan Estates. Ugh.
Do you know the Prescotts?
I know that Sean Prescott won't be happy until he owns everything in Arcadia Bay. Stay away from his son, Nathan.
I wish I was a better
interesting.
friend. I know Chloe doesn't get many visitors.
Oh, Max, you're Chloe's best friend for a reason. You're here exactly when she needs you.
I hope so.
I hope so. You guys do such an amazing job taking care of her.
We can only do so much, and she gets damn sick of her parents. That's why it's so important you came to spend time with her. Max, Chloe's condition is not improving. Her respiratory system is very weak, and she... Do you know what I'm saying?
Joyce. I'm so sorry you have to go through all this.
Bad or good, I embrace every moment with my daughter and my husband. This is what it means to be a family, and we'll always be one, no matter what.
I better get back to Chloe now. It's good talking with you, Joyce.
You too, honey.
Alright, so, it is interesting because in this reality she's friends with Nathan. And Joyce has just said to stay away from Nathan. Like, she does know something. And she knows something about the family. Right, we're gonna go downstairs. But yeah, I do find that intriguing. The other thing that I find interesting is that, basically, Joyce had to obviously pick up a second job, but to work for the, Prescott family, when we know that in the original timeline she just worked at Two Worlds Diner. Now, is she actually working at Two Worlds Diner, or is she just working for the Prescotts? And that's what I find intriguing, like, where is she working? Just one job, or just, you know, because I don't see any Two Worlds Diner on the menu here. So we'll come through here.
Finally. Give me the blue pill.
I'm sorry. I'm nosy, but not precise.
Go ahead and plug it right in. It's so easy. And painless.
Okay, but get ready to yell for your folks if I screw up.
Oh, trust me. I will. Of course, my pain just keeps getting worse. But you caught me on a good day. Max, I'm so grateful that I'm even able to hang out with you. See, I'm getting mushy. I'm already high.
You're so adorable. Do you want anything else?
Stop me if I'm being too emo, but can you grab one of the photo albums over there? I'd like to check out some old pictures of us when we were kids.
Please. My diary is like emo ground zero. Plus, Max Caulfield does not pass up a photo op with Chloe Price. Ever.
Alright, so we're gonna go open
Oh my god. I made that mix for her when we were 12.
CDs, that's DVDs. What's in this drawer? Nosy me wants to know. No, drawer. Open.
Wowzer. Chloe was a straight A student.
Alright, so
She
we've
could have
got
gone to any college.
report card, Blackwell Academy, Price, Chloe Price, physics ed, A into art, A practical social, A life skills, A personal health, A practical maths, A and then science, A. So we know that she got all A's, just like in the
Gutless
original
bastard.
before she.
I'm so glad
wound
Chloe
down.
stole your bullshit fund. Even if it was in another reality.
Okay, so we've got, Dear Mr. and Mrs. Price, as principal, I am in sympathy with your numerous requests for Chloe's special needs in regards to her wheelchair and her class accessibility, etc. Blackwell prides itself on making sure students with disabilities receive full compliments under the Americans with Disabilities Act. However, given that the campus and the buildings have all been constructed pre-1977, our school has not yet undergone the modern renovations necessary to fulfill all the needs for your daughter and her regrettable condition. Sadly, with recent deplorable federal cuts in education, it will take many more fundraisers to fully update Blackwell Academy, but that day will come. Chloe is without doubt an amazing student with great potential despite her handicap, and I believe she would find a more fitting, rewarding scholastic environment at the H. Westminster Institute in Bolton. They have a rich legacy of surroundings with her outstanding GPA. There is no doubt that Mr. Smith, I cannot pronounce the name, I apologize, would welcome Chloe with open arms. I hope you seriously consider this suggestion, as I'm sure that your daughter would prefer to attend a school that can cater to her many needs. In the same spirit, I've also included brochures for other potential schools in the Oregon region. If you have any questions, please contact my office. Sincerely, Principal Wells. I apologize, guys. I don't have my glasses on when I should, and that is a lot of information there. But basically, Principal Wells has said that they cannot cater to her needs and they cannot provide anything that she requires for her disability. Therefore,
Grab
they
that photo
completely
album over there and let's have a flashback.
It
Chloe.
wouldn't be my first.
They completely cut her off from Blackwell because the fact that she's now got a disability and the school can't cater for it, which is quite sad to see. Alright, so we'll go photo album.
Is that okay?
Perfect. Oh my god, look how little we are there. We look like toys.
I remember that day by the lighthouse.
My dad was pissed at us. He actually tried to give us a timeout.
And you laughed at him. My dad would have banished me.
Alright, so we'll turn the page.
Whoa, awesome picture. We look so badass in our pirate gear.
We should have taken over Arcadia Bay when we had the chance.
There's still time for you. Oh man, there we are making pancakes. I love that shot of us. It's hard to believe my dad took that picture only 5 years ago.
Literally seems like yesterday.
I wish it was.
Me too. This photo... Maybe I could...
Listen, Max. My respiratory system is failing, and it's only getting worse. I've heard the doctors talking about it when they thought I was zonked out. So, I know I'm just putting off the inevitable while my parents suffer along, and I will too. This isn't how I want things to end.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying that being with you again has been so special. I just wanted to feel like when we were kids running around Arcadia Bay and everything was possible, and you made me feel that way today. I want this time with you to be my last memory.
I'm
You
not
understand?
crying.
Yes, I do.
All you have to do is crank up the IV to 11.
Oh. I can't. I didn't do it in the original timeline.
Chloe, I really don't know if I can do this. I had another friend who wanted to end it all, and I did everything I could to try and save her life. How can I be responsible for ending yours? I mean, there's gotta be another way.
Max, you were there for your friend, no matter what. Now I'm asking you to help me the same way.
I want to help you, Chloe, but I think my help is hurting.
At least you have a choice. When you want to make a decision, you can just do it. Look at me. I'm at the mercy of everybody. For once, I want to make my own choice. The most important one of my life. Please. Help me, Max.
Why? I know what this is doing and why it's doing it, but I can't.
Chloe, I can't. It wrecks me to see you in any pain, but I don't have any right to do this.
I'm an adult. I'm giving you the right.
But Joyce and William...
I already said my goodbyes to them, but they won't honor my wishes. You will, right?
I can't kill you with an overdose.
I can't do
I'm
it.
dying from my illness, not my dosage. This accelerates the process. I'd rather go out on a wave than a rock. And I want my best friend to help me out.
I am going to help you, but not like that. You have to believe me, Chloe.
Why, Max? You're just bailing on me, like everybody else. Why don't you go now?
I'm sorry, but I can't.
You've been wanting to since you got here, right? So go and don't come back.
Chloe, I am never leaving you again.
I couldn't. I couldn't do it. And I couldn't in the original game as well. It's just not. I'm
sorry, William.
They make you think about the difficult choices. Come on. There we go. We have it. This is why I love this game so much, is that they have difficult topics that they touch on, and they make you think, and they make you process each topic and each individual moment to choose and to see what you will choose. Like, I couldn't do it. Even in the original game, I couldn't.
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled computers.
I hope the flash didn't scare you,
Chloe.
Max. This is a keeper. Hello? Hey, honey. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Aha! You can't hide from me forever. And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Dad.
Don't blow it, because tonight your mother promised to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert. Max, you'll be here too, right?
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us.
Max, you are being so fucking strange. Like you're never gonna see us again.
Chloe, I'm so sorry. I tried to make things different for you. I did try. I'm sorry.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but come on. You have made things different, like my whole life. You're my best friend. I've got you and a great family. What's to be sorry for? We'll be best friends forever. And when we grow up, we're taking over the world.
Listen, whatever happens, I want you to be strong. Even if you feel like I wasn't there for you. Because I will never abandon you, Chloe. I'll always have your back. Always.
And we're back to the original timeline. Choices with David. Chloe's got blue hair. Chloe and Rachel. Nathan and Chloe. Chloe and Max. So we're back to the original timeline, and we've changed things from that timeline to fit this new timeline now. And so from wherever we were in the original timeline, we don't know what happened, which means we're going to read the diary and find out.
Chloe, you're back.
Whoa, whoa, down, Max. You get one kiss, now you're all over me?
I'm so glad you're here.
You sound high, but thanks for the morning grope. Since we were up all night playing CSI Arcadia Bay, I was still spaced out here trying to put all this info together. Max, did you forget we've gone over this? I hope you weren't messing around with time while I was sleeping.
Not anymore. I'm just spaced out too. Welcome back to the real world, Max.
Alright, so we'll get up.
Let's
we'll
look at the
work out.
big board and see all our pieces in the puzzle so far.
Not at the moment, thank you. Alright, so read, there we go, page 1, and see what changed. July 10th, 2013, I got accepted into Blackwell Academy. If words could dance, this would be a rave, even though I've never been to one. But who cares, because I got accepted into Blackwell Academy. I didn't think I'd be so excited, since it's not like I used to live in the same town. But when I saw the text from Blackwell Scholarship Office, I could literally feel my pulse speed up. I thought it was going to say, sorry, thanks for playing. It took me a few seconds before I read the whole thing. I guess I wanted to enjoy that last moment of blissful ignorance. And when I saw the first word, congratulations, I think I screamed. My mum cried and my dad laughed. They're weird, but they're happy. And this means extra financial support because they don't have to pay anything to Blackwell. This means new clothes and, if I can work it, a new laptop. And I have to keep telling myself in caps that I am going to Blackwell Academy. August 18th, 2013. So this is it. I'm leaving Seattle to go back to Arcadia Bay. Usually people go to high school. The closest to home, but I suppose I am too. It's just I haven't lived there for 5 years. Out of all the best photography programs in the world, I chose to go to the smallest back in town. In a town I was excited about leaving. Maybe I wanted to come back all along just to see Chloe and just to see if Chloe and I are still friends. But I do wish Chloe could have moved with us to Seattle. That city was made for her. I think I read all this at the beginning. So we'll see. 18th birthday. We read all that one. I'm gonna go through this eventually, but I just want to see what changed. Despite David's evidence, Despite David's evidence and the bracelet, Chloe refused to believe Rachel was involved with Frank. This is a part of Chloe that I don't much like. She gets so damn petulant if she doesn't get her way, or if she hears something that she doesn't like. Serious denial. I get why, but that doesn't make dealing with it any easier. I threw my hands up and suggested we check out Frank's RV. I knew that would piss Chloe off, and she would do anything to find out what kind of relationship he had with Rachel. But first we had to get the damn keys to the RV, which meant going into Two Whales Diner and bouncing like a rewind pit ball between Frank, Nathan, Prescott and the Officer Barry and fucking with all of them. I'm still dizzy thinking about how I pulled it off. Yay, Max. Sometimes I feel like I'm just cheating at life. The first thing we had to do was get Frank's scary dog out of the RV. So we did the classic cartoon, give a dog a bone, routine, and Cujo became Scooby-Doo just like that. Frank's RV was pretty much what I expected. Drug dealer, trash chick. But it wasn't a serial killer. As I feared, we ransacked the place and found what Chloe didn't want us to find. I'm sorry, Chloe. Had to see the pictures of Rachel posing for Frank, even if she didn't care about him. To her, it's just another betrayal. Just another loved one dumping her. Everybody she loved, she lost, one way or another. Only I came back from the past for what? To make Chloe's life more painful. I just wish I could have used my rewind power to go all the way back to the days when we were covered in pancake flour. Life was simple. Alright, here we are. October 10th, Dear Diary. Let's never do the time warp again. I can't even begin to explain what happened. If I think too hard about the RAM functions, my brain might melt when I try to describe it. It's as if I'm describing something that happened to someone else. Chloe was so upset when we discovered that Rachel had actually been involved with Frank Bowers, and she blew up. I can never talk to her when she's like this, and I just get so tired of having to walk at eggshells around her emotions. She still blames William for her messed up life, no matter how much she knows she's being unfair. I can't say that I wouldn't be just as messed up. Not that I'm not in my own way. In my room, all I could think about was I wish I could go back in time and help Chloe. And suddenly I was looking at the photograph William had taken of us on the day he died, and it started pulsing like it was 3D, like I could see inside the photograph. Then I found myself actually back in the photo to when I was 13 years old. I was back in Chloe's kitchen in the year 2008. Alright, we'll read this. With Chloe and William right before he left to pick up Joyce for the last time, Since my rewind powers somehow morphed to this new level of rewind, I decided that there was no way I was going to let William die again, so I played hide the keys until he had no other option but to take the bus. I was so happy I actually saved William. I never thought about what could go wrong. I knew I was screwed when I came out of my epic rewind and saw Victoria Chase. But now she was my friend, and I was a member of the Vortex Club. Enough said. I knew I had screwed up, and then I felt sick thinking about what might have happened, what might have changed with Chloe. I had no clue when I saw David Madsen driving the school bus. He sure didn't look so threatening anymore. I didn't want to know how he ended up as a bus driver instead of with Joyce. I felt my heart drop when I rushed to Chloe's house, so when I saw William open the door, I prepared myself for the worst. That's when I realized Chloe rolled forward in her wheelchair, paralyzed from the neck down. I didn't even know what to say. I was so I covered my mouth in my typical gesture of shock and stupid, but Chloe smiled. Chloe's smile was so genuine and beautiful, I almost cried. I had to adjust to everything without freaking out or telling Chloe that I actually altered time and space to save her father, but get her in a car accident so that she can never walk again. The thing is, she was still Chloe, just minus all the rage. This Chloe was grateful to be alive and have her family watching over her. Chloe begged me to spend the night, and of course I did. I noticed how run-down parts of their home were compared to before. I saw the incredible expensive equipment Chloe now requires, including her new garage room. Sorry, David. Even though I felt awful and disconnected, Chloe was bubbly and excited to hang out with me again, especially since I flaked on her pretty hardcore after the accident. Even in an alternate universe, I'm a shitty friend. Chloe's world was so new and unique to me, especially her strength and kindness and pain. She needed a whole pharmacy to get through the day. I didn't feel sorry for Chloe. I didn't feel sorry for her, and I felt in awe with her attitude. This Chloe didn't blame anybody for her condition, even though she had a right. We strolled down the beach and saw beach whales that proved something bad was happening in both realities. I'm going to leave it at that with this, because that's basically what happened with us.
This butterfly photo seems like a million years ago. How much time have I altered since?
A lot.
I should have known just erasing that phone message wouldn't stop the police.
Miss Price, this is Officer Anderson Berry. Since we have your contact information file here, would like you to come by the station on Monday morning at approximately 8 a.m. to answer a few questions about any information you may have regarding a recent break-in at Blackwell Academy and the fact that your car was identified in the parking lot at the same time. We'll look forward to clearing this up, Officer Berry.
Getting lost in all this shit.
There's Chloe's cash stash. Sorry, Principal Wells. Yes, Chloe Price was here.
Trivia and ambient. Oh, we missed it. I missed one from here, I'll have to go back. And I missed one from episode 2. Let's hope I can actually get all these.
Damn, this is a serious expose on the Prescotts. Finally. Even Holmes and Watson didn't use every piece of information. Staying up all night is the best excuse to drink lots of coffee.
Not exactly good for you, Max. We'll see in a minute.
That's my Chloe.
The Bad Girls Guide to Guns. Oh, the Bad Girls Guide to Guns. Right, so we'll look at that in a minute. We'll sit down.
Welcome back to the real world, Max. I don't think I can ever tell Chloe about what happened.
That would be interesting to kind of talk to Chloe about.
I'm so sorry, William. It's not fair you had to die twice.
Alright, so we'll look at the board now.
That snow dough always makes me think of William and Chloe.
Examine the board.
So close yet so far away. We have to do 3 main things.
Right. What things?
1. Decipher Frank's logbook. 2. Get Nathan's phone to find out where he's been during the Vortex Club parties with Kate and Rachel. And see whatever hidden shit he's got in his messages.
3. Beat Stepdouche Dan until he tells us about Frank, Nathan, and the darkroom. And I do have a gun now.
Keep it in your pants. We'll have to do this on our own.
Dude, at least let me kick his ass, then rewind. Fine, whatevs. It's your power.
Which I can't waste on shit like that. Or Blackwell would be in big trouble.
At least you let me take that money to pay Frank off.
Don't remind me. I just want him off your back. Our back.
I know. You should get busy in the garage to see what dirt you can dig up. I'm gonna cyberstalk some names and see where that leads. Or to who. And be careful of Stepcrack. Unless you want to hang out with him after you stood up for his ass yesterday.
Oh, please.
Alright, so
I
we'll
can't. Oh no. That poor little bird has been trapped in here.
Oops. Open. Hi, birdie. Light. I want to switch it on.
Fly. Be free.
This action will have consequences. Why does that action have consequences? I want to see if I can take a photo of the bird. That's one thing I didn't think about. What episode 4? I don't know. Can we take a photo of the bird? No, we can't. Okay, we can only scare it. Alright. We'll get it out, and we'll scare it out.
Fly. Be free.
Yes, that action will have consequences. We'll deal with it. Alright. Did you just fly back in? Why can I hear you?
Since David might be in there, I better mosey along for a change.
Where are you? You didn't just fly back in, did you? Okay, it's still outside, that's okay. Is it? Where is it? Why can I hear it?
Oh, that blue dye makes me so happy. It means the real Chloe is back with me.
Apparently I can still hear the bird. That is a glitch. Okay, that is an interesting glitch. Alright, so we'll go downstairs and we'll have a look for David. And look in the garage to see if we can scrounge up anything. Alright, so we're downstairs now. Yeah, Max, your friend Chloe texted me. Let's have a look, man. Here we are. Maxine, what the heck is going on with this weather up there? Are they doing military tests or something? You're right in the eye of the storm. Yes, I even killed my plant. My plant, Lisa. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetie. Get another. One plant was stressful enough. Now, back in the books. Talk to you soon. Alright, we've got Chloe. Here we go, 10th and 9th. Hey man, I suck again. Sorry I got in your face today and took out my bullshit rage on my best friend. Chloe, I understand you're going through a lot. We all are. Besides, I threw your beanie out the window and busted my rewind. Okay, that's just one Okay, that is your one emoji. You can get out of jail free card. But we need to stock up on cigs and coffee and candy for an all-nighter if we have to get into Rachel and Kate's detective mode. Excellent, dear Watson. I'll bring my thinking cap. No worries. I have a beanie, and I'll swing by and pick you up. Sweet, I'll be ready. XOX. And no, that was no emoji. We've got Courtney. Hey girlfriend, let me know when you want to come by my room and I'll give you a fashion max makeover. Oh thanks Courtney, I'm swamped with homework, but I'll check in with you later. Thanks again for the offer. Dad. Where is it? 9th and 10th, here we go. Maxine, pop here. I'm sorry I haven't got in touch sooner. I know your mum, oh we've read that. Hey honey, I just got a weird warning that my nosy daughter better stop watching others and look out for herself. Is this some kind of school prank and it's from a block number? Oh, I'm so sorry. Some jackass in my class thought it would be funny to send. It's not. I don't like strangers having my number, okay? Me neither. Sorry. I'm just being a dad, and I know this has been a tough week for you. It's almost over. I'll call you guys later. Love you. Juliet. Hey Juliet, are you busy? No, time to be busy. You never text me. What's going on down? Besides everything, I was curious if you've ever heard of a guy named Frank who lives in the RV in town. You mean a van down by the river? I heard he's a sketchy meth head. That's about it. Why? Are you doing your own investigation without my help? No, just bored. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Okay, but you can't keep secrets from an ace reporter. Juliet Watson, hello. We got Kate and Justin. Hey Kate, I'm so glad that you're okay. I will visit you as soon as I can, I promise. Max, how are you? I hope you can still visit me this week. I have some important things to talk about. Of course, I'm still coming to visit you. You can't stop me. I miss you and my bunny. We all miss you, and your bunny misses you. Yay, you're such a great friend. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you. XOX, Max. And we've got Justin. Hey Justin, you busy? Max, wax, I'm blazing. What's up? Do you know Frank Bowers? Drugs. That's it. Ask Nathan, he knows him, I think. Okay, I'm on it. Thanks, Justin. For what? Alright, so that's it. We need to find... You're easy.
It looks like David finished his car repairs. Maybe there's some new clues around.
Anything I can do for you, Max?
I was just waiting for Chloe to get out of the bathroom so we can go.
I owe you one. So I'll pretend what you just said is true, Missy.
Excuse me, that's Miss Caulfield.
Yes, sir. You and Chloe still better be careful where you wander. There are a lot of dark places in Arcadia Bay.
What do you mean by dark places?
I can't tell you everything that's going on in Blackwell. And you've seen too much already, so please stay out of this, Max.
Too late. I already know way too much. So, do you and Nathan Prescott...
Nathan Prescott? That little shit-ass is lucky he didn't get suspended.
I don't think luck had anything to do with it. I could have been suspended too.
I didn't have all the evidence at the time. I am sorry, Max. Anyway, I think we can both agree it's been a hard week on all of us. Especially poor Kate Marsh.
I tried to help Kate.
You did, Max. You saved her life like a hero while I left the goddamn dorm roof wide open. I knew Kate was feeling desperate. You even made it to the roof before me or anybody.
I knew Kate was desperate too. So did Mr. Jefferson. And I got him suspended for what?
That guy is an elitist prick, and I'm off duty, so I can say it at home behind his back. Like when Chloe calls me step douche. These artists live in a fantasy world.
Why do you say that?
These art farts are all about themselves. When I was in the service, I hated the photographers who try to pose me in their anti-war bullshit.
Well, Blackwell Academy is a school for artists, so maybe this isn't the best place for you.
I have a family here, Max, and I think Blackwell is the best place for me, since only I know what's happening. Of course, thanks to Mrs. Grant and her hippie anti-surveillance petition, I hope everybody feels safer, like Rachel Amber and Kate Marsh. Although, you're like a walking surveillance system. I appreciate you standing up for me, but I have to be a hard ass and tell you and Chloe to stay the hell out of this. things are just gonna get more ugly.
Chloe and I can take care of ourselves.
Now, excuse me, Max. I have to get back to my camera. See? I'm an artist, too.
Should I have signed the petition? Blackwell sure isn't safe and private anymore.
I thought I did sign the petition. Huh. I thought I did sign the petition to kind of... Hang on. Despite our rather heated discussion about the successful petition to block campus surveillance system, I'm still interested in your feedback on other methods of improving Blackwell security. We must find a middle ground between safety and privacy for our students. Best Principal Wells. Or maybe it's about the fact that we did sign on.
Hey, Max.
Surveillance cameras at Pan Estates? David must be working for the Prescotts, too.
I do appreciate you standing up for me.
Wait, can we rewind then? Come on. Keep rewinding. There we go. Speak to David.
Places. Too late. I already know way too much. Like the fact that you might be working for Sean Prescott.
What? Who told you that? Nathan
There we go.
Prescott? That little shit-ass is lucky he didn't get suspended.
I don't think Luck had anything.
I didn't have all the evidence. So, are you gonna tell me why you think I'm working for Sean Prescott?
Pan Estates.
I saw documents that you were hired to do surveillance and security at Pan Estates.
God damn. You are a good detective. But I didn't get hired. I gave Sean Prescott an estimate. For my own reasons. Anyway, I think we can both agree it's been a hard week on all of us. Especially poor Kate.
Tried to help
I
Kate.
tried to help.
You did, Max. You even made...
I knew Kate was
Come
desperate.
on.
That guy is an elite...
Why do you say that? Well, Chloe and I...
Now, excuse...
Alright, so that was interesting. The fact that we know that we managed to get...
Sorry, but this is my official man cave, so... No girl...
I wonder if David
No,
is
yes,
going
not.
to the party.
The Vortex Club, end of the party... End of the world
girls
party.
allowed.
Locker.
Whoa, that is a serious padlock on that locker. Hey David, what you hiding? For once I don't have time to search for the code. I need to find a key.
Great. We need to find a key.
Excuse me, Max. Do not touch one goddamn thing.
Come on, Max. Find a way to get David out of his cave. Oh, that makes me sad. It was so incredible to see William again. I wish Chloe could too. What the hell did David do for Nathan? And what did his dad do for David?
Mr. Madison, thank you for your help with Nathan. It's appreciated. Best, Sean Prescott. Alright, come on.
Ah, the keys to the kingdom. Or at least David's locker.
How are we gonna get him out? How are we gonna get him out of there?
I give up William but defend David? Would Chloe hate me if she knew?
Hey, Max.
Looks like I need a key or code.
Standing up for me.
I know this padlock.
It was a padlock sitting down there. Ooh.
Sorry, but this is my official
Oh, damn
man
it,
cave, so no girls allowed.
Can we open the drawers? We can't open the drawers.
Hey, Max. I do
Shh,
appreciate
David.
you standing up for me.
Oh, what was the code? What was the code?
Looks like I need a key or code. I know this padlock. Shit. For once, I don't have time to search for the code. I need to find a key.
Hang on a second. 2007. Zero two 2008. Ah.
Oh, look at the baby blue jay eggs in the nest. I better move his plank if I... Excuse me. Just one picture, please.
This action will have consequences. Every action has consequences.
Click. Another photo from my Arcadia Bay wildlife series.
Trophy and time lapse.
I can't let David see me while I snag his keys. Enter the ninja.
Son of a bitch! I just fixed that fuse box.
Shit! Somebody fix the fuse!
Hey!
Excuse me.
So leave that.
Max, you better put that plank back to protect the nest. Oh, thank you. Sleep tight, my eggy legs.
Alright, so we'll leave it at that, and we... Can I remember the code?
Max, I don't like people in my personal space. I mean it.
Sorry, David. Give us a minute.
Sorry, but this is my official man cave, so no girls allowed.
I give up William, but defend David? The most expensive restaurant in town? David knows how to get on Joyce's good side. Yep, locked from the other side.
I assumed it would be 2008 for the code, but it's not.
This fuse box looks like a perfect David distraction.
Hey, Max, I do appreciate you standing up for me.
David. Alright, so we've got... Maybe we try it again. ...2007... ...07...
For once, I don't have time to search for the code.
Fine.
I need to find a key. I can't let David...
Fuse box.
Somebody fix the fuse!
It's amazing how much drama this living room has seen. Gotcha.
Okay, back the other way.
It's amazing how much drama this living room has seen.
Keys.
I am the key master. Oh, maps, notes, coordinates, photos of Kate, Nathan. Oh, yes.
And we have what we need. At
Score.
the right time too.
Back to Chloe now.
Yo, Chloe! Are you ready yet? I have to get back to my dorm.
Are we happy?
Very happy. I hit the secret file jackpot. It's Kate, Nathan, and Rachel. Plus there's some location coordinates. David is like a one-man surveillance army. Now let's get the hell out of here before we get busted.
But I absolutely have to go see Kate in the hospital right now. I want to find out how she's doing.
Alright. That appears to be a... So we've got a couple of glitches, and that was one of them. Are you gonna let me pause? No, you're not. Okay, give me a minute. When I can, I'll pause it and then we'll talk about what we've just done there. Because clearly it wants to continue on. There we go. So that was a glitch there that we saw, which means the new installment will hopefully kind of update it further with glitches. But our moments in the game there, we changed the past, which impacted the future, and then we went back to the past and basically stayed on the original timeline, and that then means that there's this now new timeline which has branched off in a whole separate direction to the original timeline, and it's created this whole other universe inside of its own little original timeline. Like, this is the original timeline, this is the universe, and it's created, and it's got this whole new universe going that way. And so I'm wondering if we're going to create a whole bunch more of different universes and different kind of things like that, because it's been a while since I played it. Like, I remember most things about the game, but there's certain bits that I have forgotten that I'm remembering as I go along, and that there's interesting sections in the games that I didn't even notice when I was originally playing it. So it's nice to kind of see those things this time round and see the stuff that I didn't originally see when I played the original game. So it's good to see that. And on that note, I think I'm going to call it a night because it's nearly 11 o'clock at night and it's late and I've got an early start tomorrow, so I'm going to call it a night, and I will see you guys not tomorrow night but Friday night. So I will be playing Life is Strange on Friday night, and so that is the next time that I'll be playing. If you guys do like these videos and like these live streams, then please scroll down below and hit the like button on the video, and then subscribe to the channel for more content. I try to stream at least 3 times a week. Monday, Tuesday, and Friday nights are my streaming days. My streaming times are generally around about 8:30 to 9 o'clock in Australian Eastern Standard Time that basically I stream quite late because I work late and I don't get home till about 7 o'clock at night, so I can't stream until about 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, which obviously for you guys, if you're going to bed early and stuff like that, you guys can watch the streams later. But I have that streaming time mainly because it's the only time that I can stream. I started a bit late today because I was doing paperwork beforehand, and hopefully Friday I'll have all the paperwork done, which means I'll start around about 8 o'clock on Friday. If for any reason as to why I can't live stream, if you head across to my Facebook account, which is in the description box below, that's where I post my daily updates as to when I'm going to live stream or not. And that's also where I post my cosplays as well. I post my cosplays on Instagram as well, so if you want to check out my Instagram, feel free. I do have a TikTok account as well, so if you guys do want to see my Chloe Price cosplays, then feel free to head across to my TikTok or my Instagram account. I do also have a Patreon. If you guys want to sponsor me through Patreon, feel free to, you don't have to, but I am putting it out there because people have requested me that I get a Patreon, and it is there for you. But you don't have to sponsor me on Patreon, it is not necessary, but it is there if you do want to sponsor me. I also do, sometimes I do art, like fan art and stuff like that, and that is uploaded on Patreon as well. And so I upload that on Patreon and Instagram. If you guys do want any kind of fan art, let me know, and I'm happy to try and give it a go, because I do love drawing, and I do love drawing Life is Strange characters and things like that. So feel free to let me know if you guys want a fan art, or if you guys want to see any fan arts. I'm happy to kind of give it a whirl. But that's it for now. I'm gonna head off to bed. It's quite late, and I am ready to hit the hay. So thank you guys again for joining me, and I'll see you guys Friday. Bye.